Isn't she pretty? Cam, Bailey, and I welcome you back to our van life. We know you have lots of options when choosing van life videos, and we would like to thank you for choosing us. So go ahead and kick back, relax, drop that seat back, lower those tray tables, and enjoy the ride. Currently, we have crossed the border from Georgia down into Florida, and I have two dogs in the truck that have been on the road for a little bit too long and have got to get out and get some exercise in. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get these guys out on a run. So I found a spot, just an easy pull off with the little trail outside of the Osceola National Forest up here in north central Florida. Well, it's got a nice little spot where it kind of connects to the Florida Trail for about 3 miles. It gives you a little bit of a section hike, a little sampling of what hiking a state-long trail would feel like with all the markers. It's a pretty cool little thing you can get out here in Florida. There's a lot of national forests. There's a lot of state parks. A lot of places you can park for the day, so it's pretty easy. Whereas nighttime camping can be a little bit tricky. The daytime camping isn't too tough. It's actually pretty nice around here. So I'm back in North Florida, where it is gorgeous. I mean, it's got to be 72 degrees, bright and sunny. I know rain's coming later, but it's gorgeous right now. So I'm going to do a little section hike and kind of relax, untangle the dogs from their leashes because I'm sure they will tangle themselves up quite a bit, as they do, for a minute while I get ready. And everything's been running really good with the van. I am going to go back into a little construction cycle as I've been living in it for about a month now. So I'm going to go into a little bit of a construction cycle to change up a bunch of stuff that I just don't love, because I want it to be a little more comfortable for my living. Like, for instance, this is pointless. I don't need it. I love the fridge, yes I need, but I don't need the countertop here. But I do need more seating, because my couch is okay, but I would like it to come a little bit further. So I think we're gonna, but I want that couch to come out a little further, so I think I'm going to extend the couch and put my wood stove in here. And then my dresser side over there, I can do more stuff with that. So not totally sure yet, but got some improvements to make. I'm going to get myself prepared to go on a little hike with the dogs. That's kind of what I'm up to today, up here in North Florida. Beautiful up here. So I've been doing, I wouldn't call it diet, but I'm really sampling this nomad thing, which is we just eat once a day. See, I have this desire to eat a lot of food when I eat, so I have started to just eat once a day. That way I can eat as much as I want in that one sitting, because ultimately visceral fat is the enemy, so I'm trying to lose that, and I have a little bit of the autoimmune stuff from the Lyme disease leftovers. It's really just watching what I eat and eating once a day. And so far, I haven't hated it because I can eat as much as I want. Why are you whining? Look at this guy. Just sitting here looking out at this view and whining. But anyway, I'm getting ready for a little hike. I'm going to take these guys on a bike. It's just like a 5-mile one. Links up with the Florida Trail for a little bit. And today is just gorgeous. I know we got to kind of beat the rain, so we're going to hightail it a little bit. But I know on this one I can kind of let them run pretty loose because I only see 2 cars here and the trail's long. So there's a good chance we just won't see them. And it's a big loop, so I should be behind whoever, may be out there. So anyway, all I'm packing is water because it's all I need since I don't really eat. So I got my water jug. Got my Ascend backpack. Let these guys water up for a minute. I still haven't put dishes away. But it's just me and the dog here, so okay. But this is kind of the last little day or two before I go into build mode a little bit. Bailey in her favorite spot. You guys ready to go on a hike? Well, check out the view from the home sites. Yeah, I stayed at Love's. I don't know if it was Love's. It was just a truck stop last night. Because it's the safest place to just camp out and not get knocked. And the East Coast is a little trickier than the West Coast so far that I've noticed. But then you just get up in the morning and find something that looks like this. Just some sweet raw nature right outside the door. Alright, come on. Alright, got Big Pig all locked up. Go out there and enjoy this beautiful day. A little exercise, a little hiking. Rank secure. Good to go. I know the video will never quite highlight just how pristine and serene, I don't know, when the weather's like this. I'll really be trying to get back to meditating twice a day and really trying to create some good spiritual habits, more so that I can just find myself properly in the moment to appreciate all this beauty that surrounds me. Taking advice from my dogs who are just always in the moment. Doesn't look like they're ever in their heads. And they're always ready to hike. So one of the dogs just flicked dirt on this and then rolled in it. If it's poo, it's not dog poo. So I don't know what the hell they just rolled in. Must have smelled really good though. Something I learned from my dad a long time ago was always walk heavy so that things can hear you coming and get out of the way. So if you're hiking through snake country, walk heavy, and they should feel the vibration long before you get there and get the heck out of your way. Because they don't want to run into you, it's like you don't want to run into them. You know, being an outdoor enthusiast, I really see one of the perks of the whole box truck van life is parking close enough to some major trails just to get a nice little sampling of the trail and not having to spend 4 months on it. Even though I still think that's a cool thing to hike, you know, mega trails like that. But it's just a perk. I think I finally wore the dogs out. Check it out. Look like you're ready for a big drink of water. I'm gonna attempt to keep them out in because otherwise they'll be panting all over the camper. So, there you are, guys. There you go. And wait. You're gonna pay. Okay. Go ahead. In. I'm trying to figure this out because my couch is here, right? Which is cool when I'm chilling and watching TV. But when I want to see some nature, my front door is here. So I find myself often sitting on a chair right here. So I guess I could just leave it sitting on a chair in the kitchen. Because I got my shower behind me here. That's definitely not going anywhere because shower is super important. I've learned that just get off the trail. I learned that like some things that I'm into right now is I know that to stop being active is to basically just turn it in and become stiff and inactive and die. So I have to be active every day. So I've been getting into doing yoga. And it's cool because you can pretty much find a yoga studio and just drop in most cities now. And it's pretty cool because I can find a yoga studio where you can just drop in for like $35. You know, if you don't want to do the gym. And you can always you can find hot classes all over. Those are awesome. I will say that if you're going to be a van lifer, dropping on yoga classes, shower before you go. Because I make sure that I shower before I go. Because one day I was in class and I saw the Sprinter van pull up, and two classic van lifers got out and came into class, and they probably didn't have a shower in their van, I'm guessing, and you could tell, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Be free, be you, do van life. It's awesome. But I will say that when they came in, everybody in the studio noticed them. So I make sure I shower before I go. Well, I gotta give you your van life coffee scene. Woo! Drip coffee in the cup. Boom! Van life coffee scene. Well, I'll say one of the great things about this style is you'll go hike a beautiful trail like that, and then I can just make a cup of coffee, sit down, and chill out. These dogs are wiped out. What's up, Bailey? You wear yourself out? Yeah. I think she wore herself out. 5 miles? Sleepy dogs. Oh, sleepy dogs. Yes, so cute. I found one tick on me already. That's one bummer about these trails, or the East Coast, is the ticks here are filthy. I'll actually tell you my Lyme disease experience maybe in a video coming up, because I think it's a PSA that everyone just needs to know. Everyone needs to know about East Coast ticks because they're filthy. As I was watching, like all your bones and stuff will start to seize up over time. Like I was watching this video on Butterbean, who was a knockout brawler boxer that weighed 300 pounds in the 90s. And I just watched this thing Diamond Dallas Page does, where he helps these former athletes and just big people that need to change their life. It helps them all change their life. He had Butterbean on there, and Butterbean, because he had gone sedentary, his whole right hip flexor had fused and become unmovable. So if you don't move these things, man, they calcify and just kind of seize up, and man, you just gotta stay active. And I've learned in early van life that it's real easy because you're driving and just kind of chilling. Boy, you can get inactive real quick, just hanging out at cool, beautiful campsites. So, yeah, no, got to stay active. So every day I'm doing something. Right now I'm doing yoga, or I'm doing a hike, but getting something done every day. Yeah, so next up for me, I'm gonna go back to where my shop is. I still have a lease that I'm running out for a few more months, and I'm gonna kind of configure some things in here. I've been living in it, I know how I want to use my space. So I mean, I'll do some block build stuff, and I'll be more focused on the inside, which is kind of build stuff anyway. I do want a bigger couch. and I want my fire at least here. Because everywhere has a fire ban all the time, man, you can't have fire. So I'm gonna put my fireplace in here. That way I can have fires here in my van. Because otherwise, man, you can't. Everything's got a fire burn all the time. So I got a little. I ordered a wood stove, and I'm gonna have my fires right here in the van. What else? Otherwise, I'll never get to have a fire because there's always a burn ban, which I get because wildfires are crazy. And people don't know how to freaking put fires out. But I guess that's where I'll end the video for today. I'm just enjoying this chill lifestyle, man. It's cool. I like it. Dogs are wiped out, passing out. They'll probably be done for the day, so today we can chill. I'm just gonna kick back, maybe watch a movie, enjoy the outside a little bit more, cook some food, and do van life. Thanks for tuning in. If you stayed to this part, I really, really appreciate you. If you could subscribe, that'd be awesome, because I don't know where this channel is going to go, but I have all these dreams and aspirations of volunteering and touring, like regenerative agriculture and farms like that, maybe going volunteering and helping, maybe putting in permaculture, food forest, just cool stuff like that. I just want to serve and give back, and to make that possible, people watching the videos, and I'm making a little bit of cash here. I can pay for my gas money, and I got some money in savings, so if I can just afford gas and food, I can really do some cool things to help people out. It all starts with you guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Isn't she pretty? She's gonna get a paint job on this next cycle. Let's go.